Back with our talk around, Don and Susan, you asked the director what he thinks the new chief should bring to Knoxville. Don, let's start with you. What does Knoxville need in its next police chief?
I think it needs somebody with high energy and is willing to be highly visible. I think somebody that will, as Director Rausch said, engage with the community on a regular basis, just not a press conference when there's something tragic that's happened, but to get out there and to be proactive. Unfortunately, I think it probably needs to be somebody from the outside. David was right. There are some incredibly competent people on the inside, but we saw this back when there was when we had to bring in Ivy Owen, former FBI agent, while from this community. Of late, when he became chief, there was a lot of dissension when Phil Keith left, and it really was time to shift the culture. And Ivy Owen, Sterling Owen, really did that, and it led to the David Rausches and the Eve Thomases as this new sort of super chief that really was educated and bright and thoughtful of what they're trying to do. But I think it's time for another shift, and I think that's going to have to come from the outside.
Susan, 45 seconds to you.
Yeah, well, I wish we could get David Rausch back as our chief of police. He was certainly good and is doing a great job as a TBI director. I agree with Don on looking at someone from the outside. I think we've just had such a tumultuous couple of years with gun violence among children, and so much that's happened in the city along that line. And I don't know the internal candidates and don't have really an opinion on that, but just sitting from a citizen and looking in from the outside, I think it would be really beneficial to our city to bring in someone from the outside that's got a lot of qualifications.
For Susan, Don, and John, we appreciate you watching on this Sunday morning. We'll see you next week right here on Inside Tennessee.